Ponytails. Read by Scribbler.
August 30th. Dear Celestia, I'm writing this letter as a desperate plea for help. My changelings are starving, dying, and I can't save them by myself. I need help, but I have nowhere or no one to turn to. I will be willing to trade anything in exchange for love. We need food. More importantly, my changelings need food. Please send help. Sincerely, Chrysalis. September 4th. Dear Celestia, the situation has gotten even worse. My subjects are too weak to even make an effort to salvage what little food we have left. They are going to die without your help. I repeat, I will give you anything. I will give you my services. I will give you my life. I will give you rule over the entire changeling race. All that I ask is that you save them. Sincerely, Chrysalis. September 13th. Dear Celestia, nearly 50 changelings are dying each day. They die in pain and exhaustion. Please, Celestia, send help. I promise I will uphold my bargaining of giving you anything you desire. I care not for me, I care for my changelings. They are the ones dying. Sincerely, Chrysalis. Dear Celestia, so many deaths. I can't take it much longer. There is no ray of hope for my subjects unless you do something. Please, Celestia, you can come over here and I will get on my knees and beg. Just please give us some food. That is all we ask. You don't have to take us into Equestria. You don't have to do anything other than give us food. I cannot find any more love for my changelings and I am in dire need of assistance. Sincerely, Chrysalis. October 4th. Dear Celestia, too many changelings have died. I won't be able to handle the grief if this keeps up. Most of my subjects here have given up hope, and rightfully so. Please, restore their hope. Save them. Please. Sincerely, Chrysalis. October 15th. Dear Celestia, I'm being pushed to my breaking point. My son died today. I've carried him through life for so long. I've hid away his fears. I've stopped his crying. And now I'll never see his face again. I will no longer see the bright eyes and happy smile of my little nymphador. He has been ripped from my hoofs at the age of 12, starved and miserable. I loved him more than I ever thought possible, and now he's gone, whisked away, just like that. This famine is tearing me apart, Celestia. I need your help. Please, please give us love. I can't bear to see any more changelings die now that I've lost the one I care about the most. Sincerely, Chrysalis. October 20th. Dear Celestia, my subjects are being ravaged, not only by starvation, but by a disease now. Without any food to keep us strong, we cannot fight against anything, no matter how small. Changelings are dropping like flies left and right. I am going to go mad with grief if this keeps up. Please send help. Sincerely, Chrysalis. October 23rd. Dear Celestia, I'm begging you. Send love. Find a way to bottle it up and port it to us. I swear on my heart that I will give you whatever you want in return for food. Just give the order and I'll carry it out. I want nothing more than food for my subjects. Just gather a bit of love from each of your citizens and that will total enough for what changelings are left. I have no other option but to turn to you, Celestia. Please, forgive me for what I have done to Equestria, and help my subjects. Sincerely, Chrysalis. October 28th. Dear Celestia, I need to say something. I think I know why you won't write back. It's because of the Canterlot invasion, isn't it? I understand your anger with us, but Celestia, there's something I don't think you realize. Celestia, millions of the changelings that are dying right now are completely innocent of any crimes against Equestria. They have done absolutely nothing to you, nor will they ever do anything to you. They have done no wrong, and you have no reason to hate them. Even the soldiers that attacked Canterlot aren't held entirely accountable for it. They were following my orders and being loyal to their queen. They were doing nothing more than obeying commands and being good soldiers. They didn't want love. They wanted to be loyal to me. They wanted to support me. They cared for me. Please, Celestia, your quarrel is not with any of my citizens at all. Your quarrel is entirely with me. I am the only changeling that you should hate. Everyone else is starving. Just send food and I will do your bidding. Sincerely, Chrysalis. November 3rd. Dear Celestia, I can't take this anymore. I can no longer beg for a help that won't come. My changelings are dying too fast for that. If you stop receiving letters from me, it is because I am flying to Canterlot to kiss your hooves myself. I am completely overcome with loss, and I need to save my changelings before I lose all sanity. I do not care if I die. I have to find a way to save my subjects. They do not deserve the painful deaths they suffer. So I am going to come to you soon. I will plead for your help. I will let you cut me open and watch me die if need be. My subjects cannot hold on any longer, Celestia. I will have to act. Sincerely, Chrysalis. November 4th. Dear Celestia, this is the last letter I will write before I visit Canterlot. I can only say what I've said before. Send help. Save my changelings. I will give you everything I have. Just please help us. I will keep begging and begging and begging until I die or my changelings live. I have to save them. I know you understand. You would do the same for your subjects, wouldn't you? I care for my changelings just as much as you care for your ponies. They mean the world to me, and that is why I wrote you all of those letters. I will never put myself before my subjects, and watching so many die, cold, alone, and hungry, is pushing me over the edge. I am going to go insane, I just know it. But I will not stop until my changelings are saved. So as I've said in all my other letters, give us food. You can have anything you want from me, and the changelings will never bother you again. Just please, 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 save them. Goodbye for now, Celestia. Sincerely, Chrysalis.
Chrysalis wiped away her tears as she finished the final letter. She didn't know how many more she could cry before her eyes shriveled up. Taking a deep, shaking breath, she weakly sparked her magic and sent the letter to Celestia. She would leave tomorrow. She did not care what lengths she had to go to save her subjects. They would live no matter what. Chrysalis shook her head as she suddenly realized how tired she was. She turned away from the desk and headed for her bed. Another day, another 225 dead changelings. She just prayed the rest would give her enough energy to make it to Equestria. Then, out of nowhere, Chrysalis felt a flash of heat behind her, and a bright orange glow overtook the room for a split second. Before the light could even fully go away, Chrysalis spun around, looking for the orange flash. She did not see one, but what she did see was an unfurled parchment on her desk that had not been there before. Chrysalis's heart leapt into her throat. Could it be? Slowly, tentatively, she took a step toward the parchment. Her stomach knotted itself as she inched closer and closer until she felt ready to vomit. Eventually, though, she reached the strange paper and, with bated breath, she gave it a closer look. The thing did have the slightest bit of writing on it, but she couldn't read it. With her hoof violently shaking, Chrysalis grabbed the letter and pulled it closer to her eyes. Finally, she looked down at the writing. November 4th. Dear Chrysalis, we're coming. Sincerely, Celestia. Alternate ending. Before the light could even fully go away, Chrysalis spun around, looking for the orange flash. She did not see one, but what she did see was an unfurled parchment on her desk that had not been there before. Her heart leapt into her throat. Could it be? Slowly, tentatively, she took a step toward the parchment. Her stomach knotted itself as she inched closer and closer until she felt ready to vomit. Eventually, though, she reached the strange paper and, with bated breath, she gave it a closer look. The thing did have a bit of writing on it, but she couldn't read it. With her hoof violently shaking, Chrysalis grabbed the letter and pulled it closer. She looked down at the writing. November 4th. Dear Chrysalis, go away. I do not forgive you. Celestia.